WSJU Radio, St. John's University. Tune in now. DJ Mad Max, you know what it is. Score. Go get it on all platforms.
Heat. Wait for pussy bitches, love the fuck for the love. In the club and we do that. When we in the spot, bitches be like, who that? I'm just trying to get to the bag though. Speeding in my own lane, let the jag go. I'm just trying to get to the bag though. Bitches love Freaky, but Kah is an asshole. Yeah, we looked at what you call it, I'm in the game, watch me scoring. Ain't come to lose it, we wanna win. I'm in the game, watch me score again. I'm in the game, watch me score again. Watch me score. Hit the sticks and start the ball again. Ain't gonna lose it, we can get a win. Ain't gonna lose it, we can get a win.
Wait, let me talk my shit. I've been doing this, so this ain't nothing new, you dig? Been taking them trips, been making them flips. I was chasing the cash, you was chasing your dick. When it come to low shit, just different. Telling her you love her, and I gotta take a lick and steady texting me and stressing me. Word about whereabouts, never mind no bitch, I'm on the paper route. Word, the project demons is heathens, they show me grabs and pull you. I'm steady clutching out in public, that's just paranoia. Ask a few what you want, it's over around the corner. A nigga love me and I find out that it's answer for the
Probably handling some business, you know how he do.
Always rubber, never roaring. I ain't easy lover, you won't meet another unless you clone a nigga. She met me, now the bitch wanna disown a nigga. Super baby.
And we ain't into what you call it.
Yes, let's get it going, let's keep it rolling.
I'm in the game, watch me start. Ain't come to lose it, we wanna win. I'm in the game, watch me score again.
718-990-4758.
Call in. 718-990-3758. Call in. I think I like this radio. I think I'm ready to be on the radio. Call in right now.
WSJU Radio.
We back.
Yes, sir.
You
My
did?
man Low sound like Charlamagne the God.
Call him in right now. You got it. You got what you need. Oh, we got a caller. Let's get to that.
Let's get to the caller on the phone lines here.
Yeah.
What's your name and where are you calling from?
Oh, yeah. What the deal?
VA in the house, Richmond in the house.
What's good?
What's good? What'd you say? Oh, when are we coming back?
Oh, no.
Tell the promoters to holler at us,
Yeah,
man.
tell them promoters to get at us, man. We need to be back out there.
Tell Groovy I said, man, get us on one of them big stages with them big artists,
Right.
man. Then we be talking.
Well, I need to touch Raceway again. Richmond Raceway.
Nah, but we're gonna be in Richmond soon. We're gonna line it up. Tell the promoters to get with us, though, man. Tell them to start requesting that score on that radio.
That's a fact.
Word. I want to hear that in the morning. Tom Joyner. Word. That's a fact.
All right.
We appreciate y'all calling in, though.
Definitely.
For sure. Shout out to Virginia, too.
Yeah. Later.
You got it. You're already up there and you already know how to work the phones here.
That's a fact. Tell you, we need to be back at the... We need... About to get a radio station going.
Get a segment.
Yeah, let me get in here, man.
Oh, man. Well, we just played Score. Who produced Score?
Oh, Score. Shout out to the producer, my man TK.
Yo, he's actually from Germany as well.
From Germany as well.
Facts.
Making a lot of connections.
That's a fact.
Crazy,
Might
man.
have to move to Germany.
Right.
Ooh. How would you compare
the number
touring to
is
Germany to over here?
718-990-3758.
You said touring Germany to touring over here.
Mhm.
Like I said, it's just the energy, the way they receive music is different. Like, you know, a lot of the music, like even the old school music is huge over there. It's huge. So when like our music, like they just getting into this type of music. Like this scene
Right.
is a new scene for them. You know, so they still stuck on you know, the golden era. The 90s is still like a big era for them out there and across seas. So
Got a caller.
Another caller here?
Oh, they calling
Liddy.
in.
Caller.
Caller in here on the phone lines at
Can't even
WSJU
finish my
Radio.
question.
We'll finish.
What's up?
Introduce yourself. What's your name and where are you calling from?
What's up, boy? What's up, boy?
Another hot spitter, man. Yes,
Definitely
yes.
appreciate it.
Love you, my guy. All day and all night.
Yo, appreciate it, son. Good looking, bro. You too, man. You keep doing your thing
You
too.
keeping us motivated too, bro.
We see you out here. We see you.
You laughing. Don't be modest, bro. We already see you.
Right. Gotta get the flowers while you can, man.
Definitely.
Right. That's a Fendi. You already, man. Good looking.
Facts.
Word.
The love is here.
That's a Fendi.
Yes, sir. So finish what you were saying about comparing touring overseas to here.
Like I said, the energy is different. Like it's a new, I would like the wave that's now is a fresh wave to them. And they still, like I said, they still embrace the golden era, the '90s. You feel me?
Right.
The classical, like I ain't gonna say the classics, the ones, the music that's never gonna die is still at the forefront up there. So when we touch down, it's like, it's like them breaking new surface and new breath of fresh air once again. You know, but so opposed to us being in the States, it's like everybody chasing the same thing. Everybody's on the same wave. Everybody's, you know, they got different scenes out there that's popular, and different types of genre, and they all embracing the hip hop scene.
One thing I can say though, out there, when you performing, they looking at you like, they just really looking and into it. Like out here, I mean, there's people into it. I mean, don't get me wrong, they be lit. But out there, they more into it, like
because it's new.
Yeah, it's right.
You know, it's new.
Right.
Yeah. Here, like
that's a fact.
You go to a spot every
we got
every
a caller.
night.
We got a caller.
See the same thing.
Another caller.
Yeah, another caller.
It's lit.
It's litty,
You got
man.
cold feet, I guess.
But it's lit, like because you got to think about it. Even for new talent that go across seas, it's like how often are they gonna be there?
You're gonna freestyle.
Yeah. You feel me?
Not much.
In the States, you could catch your artist. I can catch you in DC, I can catch you in Jersey, I can catch you in New York, I can catch you around. In Germany, we go out there, they gotta wait a whole couple more months before we catch them, or maybe even a couple more years before we come back.
Right.
Yeah. You know, so when we do this, they embrace
some artists that haven't. It's some artists that's out that's big that haven't even touched Germany yet. Feel me? Haven't even touched overseas yet.
That's wild. Can you think of any artists off the top of your head?
I mean, I don't know no artists. Yeah, that's none of my business. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can say is, I know. I know me and my brother is one of the artists that made it over there. So and making it back again.
So we just, humbly speaking, though.
Right.
Humbly speaking.
Definitely.
You brought up the golden age before of hip hop and how it's still huge overseas, and I wish it was a little bit more relevant here than it is, especially in the mainstream. Because you turn on a radio station like Hot 97, Power 105. You don't hear a lot of it. It's good to throw at least a few tracks in there a day from that era.
You're right. No, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to stop, though. Because not every... You going to hear that Lord's Boy Renee in the mix. Or you going to hear that Lex Coops in the mix.
I get what Max is saying. You're not going to hear that every day.
No, not every day. Nah,
it's not every day that you know, they don't shed that much light that they should. They don't give them like the flowers that while they're here. There's a lot of dope legends that's here. Yeah. That music is still relevant today. Even they songs from back then, it's relevant today. So it's up to the DJs to pay that respect to them. You know, the radio heads, the people that's pushing those buttons to play that music. You know.
But that's why not to shout out of a radio. Go ahead.
Like, not for nothing, the music that we play, we in control of that now. Like, you feel me? Like you got the platform to play these records. You feel me? To get people to play them. So it's your responsibility to keep it relevant. But in the same token, it's a new time, so it is our time to shine. You know, and I think once you find that balance, then we will all come to a medium where we all respect the airwaves. Because the airwaves is corny, man.
What you said, go and say what I was about to say. Though, like, I mean, that's what you got stations like this on the Sirius and all that. You got the station just for that, all of that type of music and all that. So, I mean, it's really like you said, it's on y'all. Y'all the ones spinning the music.
That's true. You won't hear me spinning too much of a lot of the stuff that's on the radio today, but I give a platform. That's why you're up here. I give a platform to up and coming artists, and plus,
we definitely appreciate it. Trust, we appreciate it.
It's important to play the golden age too.
Right.
I make that a point. You got to play that.
Honestly, if we play more of that music on the radio, it'll take away from all the garbage that's being produced now. You feel me? Because rappers that actually know how to rap.
Right.
Yeah.
I learned how to rap by listening to rappers that knew how to rap.
Yeah.
So the next generation, if you know, like all the rappers But
Good luck.
all the rappers that's 17 and under,
Good luck.
because that's the new wave. Every rapper coming in is like 15, 16, 17 years old, but they all sound the same. All got the same cadence. They all got the high-pitched, squeaky voice, and it's like, all right, cool. How much of that? It's not nothing wrong with it. I bop to some of it. I got some cousins that's growing up in that era, and they're doing pretty good in that wave. You feel me? So it's like I'm not knocking it, but if they had more substance to listen to, and more history, that they knew more about hip hop history, they'll have more rap. They'll have more rap. One of the nicest young artists right now is that YMBM. What's his name? Corday got bars.
Yeah, he does. He's official. I like him. Nice.
He got bars, but he had to cater to a whole different structure of fans because the kids hit. I like auto-tune, but you gotta have bars with it. Have substance.
Right.
If you can't take away from the crowd. You gotta have some substance. It's nothing wrong with it. I'm not knocking anybody, any artist. Like I said, even the new artists that some people may not like or may disagree on their styles or what they're doing with music. It's fire to somebody. It's art. You may not understand it. At a point, some of y'all was doing things that people did not understand and probably still don't understand. You know how many weirdos it is in this world that don't have no platform?
Yeah.
So how you knocking a kid that's trying to do some dope with his life and through his talents just because you don't understand it? You feel me? That's what it be sometimes. People don't be understanding what's going on. People are not artists. If you're not an artist, you're not gonna understand art. You're just gonna be a consumer like everybody. You're gonna like what everybody else likes. But nobody's trying to break that ice. Who gonna break that ice? We are.
Yeah.
We gonna break it. 'Cause we got young artists. We got artists that's
true.
15, 16, 17 that run with QXC. Feel me? I'm not doing this for nothing.
You're helping others out.
It's bigger than just
us. Bigger than this. This is just what y'all seeing right now.
It's bigger than this. Trust me.
Now, a big debate over the last few weeks is the top 50 rappers. And I think a lot of the issues has to do with people not knowing the golden age artists. Because there was one list, and I have it pulled up right here. I'm looking at some of the names, and it was the list that went around, and I kind of scratched my head a little bit. Joe Budden was at 3.
Like top 3?
Yeah.
Like I said,
Joe not whack though.
What are you basing your what are these lists being based on?
That's what I'm saying. Are they based on number 1 was Jay-Z?
But Jay's been number 1 for the last 20 years. 15, 20 years, Jay's been on everybody's top 3, number 1. Who's nice? Because everybody's stuck in their ways. Nobody.
So what's your question? What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, what's your thoughts on the lists that have been going around? Especially that list that I just mentioned. Number 1, Jay-Z, Nas, Joe Budden, Styles P, Black Thought. I just don't understand how Joe Budden's in top 5.
Listen, man, to each his own. Whoever made that list, clearly Joe Budden is one of their favorite rappers.
What is your list being? What are the criteria?
Right.
Okay, we can start
ranking on that.
We can start here. We're not going to do 50. We'll be here all day. Top 5 based on lyrics. All time.
All time lyrics. Andre 3 Stacks. Freaking all time lyrics. Like, I'm not gonna put none of the 80s rappers in my all time lyrics because I'm not from there. I like the music. I know it. I'm in tune. But I'm not gonna be. I ain't grow up big fans of Big Daddy Kane.
Right.
But salute to King. But let me see. I said 3 Stacks. My time. I don't want to put Hov or Nas in there because they're on the Mount Rushmore with Tupac and Biggie. They're always gonna be in everybody's top 5. So, damn, this is tough.
That ain't tough, man.
Nah, DMX.
That X is definitely a mine too.
DMX. Method Man. Off of lyrics. Definitely Meth.
How many
That's
names?
3.
That's 3.
My 4 and 5. I give Lupe Fiasco. And I'm gonna pick from this generation. I'm gonna go with J. Cole.
J. Cole?
So I can tie with Cole and Kendrick on the bars.
Alright. With me, I'm gonna go with I'm going with Banks, Lloyd Banks.
Okay.
Jadakiss. Stack Bundles. R.I.P. J. Cole. And me.
You
You know what I'm saying?
always gotta put yourself on there.
I mean, why wouldn't I? Like, I'm here. I'm coming. Be here. Me.
All right, I'll give you my top 5. My top 5, I did it this past week. So, well, mine wasn't really based on lyrics. I did like top 5 overall. And my top 5 goes Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Eminem, and Rakim. That's my top 5.
Okay. But see, we can't knock you for that because
Yeah.
that's your top 5.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
you're-
so whoever wrote the top 50, I mean, that's your top 50. That's not
Everyone
the
else has
world's
top 50. So when people are going around criticizing each other's lists, what are we basing it on?
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
I seen one list that was talking about flow, lyrics, who makes the best business moves.
That's
How
not
you
even-
say
yeah,
a
that
best
ain't-
rapper about who makes the best business? Business don't have nothing to do with rap.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Right. Right.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. What people base this stuff on is so crazy.
It is.
Because a lot of the time, people that listen to music, the people that's criticizing certain things aren't even really true fans. They don't listen for what a person is saying. They're not listening.
They heard the songs
They
that's
done-
on the radio.
the same 20 songs in hot rotation are probably their favorite songs all year long.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not nobody who's really sitting down like, oh, did you hear what he said? You know how many quotables I got? like nobody's listening to that.
Yeah,
Everybody
no.
just want to twerk and turn up. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But we gonna get to the lyrics though. We
Yeah,
gonna
for
get to
sure.
the lyrics.
For sure. So would you guys do some upcoming, boom bap?
We got it.
Got it.
We touch
Yeah.
all surfaces. Like this is not new. Like I said, this is not new for me. This is not new for him. As far as music, like we've been doing this since the '90s rapping. So we grew up. I remember when I used to have to go and get CDs with just instrumentals on it, and they were only industry instrumentals.
I remember that.
Like, you feel me? We going like just like you're going to get mixtapes. You go get the same mixtape with all the instrumentals.
Yeah.
You playing the CD. And you write into all the songs that's on the radio. And at that time,
Dang,
you know who was
the
controlling
DJ
the
that-
radio?
who was the
New
DJ
York.
there?
Yeah.
It was the one. What's the writer? Dang, it was something.
It was nothing but
But he had mad of them instrumental CDs out there on the Ave.
that's what we was on.
Yeah, man.
That's what we grew
I
up
mean,
on.
now it then resulted to YouTube.
And then it's the
But-
difference now is because the difference between then and now is you had to spit fire on a beat because everybody had that. It was limited to everybody's getting the same beat.
That's when you couldn't even be
couldn't
whack.
go on
couldn't
YouTube
be
and be
whack.
like, yo, I'm gonna type in this type sound. I'm gonna go get this type
Right.
sound.
Yeah.
Because everybody's going to
Everybody's
buy the
buying it.
same CD with the same beats on it. So the one who got the best version of that
That's who
is
wins.
the one who's gonna be getting bumped.
Yeah. You couldn't be whack.
Whole different era
It was a
today.
whole different era.
Couldn't be whack.
And we still in our 20s, so we not old.
Yeah.
So it
We've
wasn't
been
that
doing
far
this
ago.
since young though, man.
But we've been doing this so long. like,
Yo, I
you know.
just seen a video of this guy where he was like, what is it, 9?
Yeah, I was like 8.
8, 9. By the rest of the day, his pop's the first Freaky Kah day. And he rapping on the mic. Young. We're going in. Still got the crowd rocking and all that. But that's gonna be in the documentary, don't worry. Y'all see that. It's coming.
I know Casey was telling me about documentaries. Is there anything you could tell us about that?
Let's go and just wait for it.
It's
That's all I can say
coming.
is wait for it.
It's
We're gonna
coming.
put a lot of details, a lot of things that we've been doing, things that's coming, things that's in the process that's happening now that y'all get to go and see the back end of how it happened or why it happened and what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a lot of dope stuff coming. We're doing it, like I said, New York City. We our own label. We got our own artists. CEO, me and my boy Q.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Prezi right here. We just working. And everybody's contributing. We got a team of hard workers. Everybody playing the part. We got videographers. This is all home team. Everything is in-house. No handouts. Everything in. Everybody 10 toes. So the product that you get from us is really going to be on some real homegrown.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to see it from the ground up. We ain't fabricated nothing. Nothing we talking about is false. Y'all seeing it right before us. Y'all seeing us grinding. Y'all seeing us in the studio. Y'all seeing us here on the radio. Y'all seeing us.
I see the work.
Everywhere.
I see we not just, we really putting work in. The grind from
I
the
believe
real
it.
grind. The run from the bottom to the top. The run is real, man.
Now tell me, when did QIC officially form? What year?
I ain't gonna front. It started before we became a label.
Mm-hmm.
We was just running around like this is like a movement. Q York City was me, Low, my brother Skip Rage, another dope artist from the city.
Shout out to Skip
And
Rage.
we was just running around, just doing the same thing. Like we was creating a buzz. We ain't noticed that we was creating a buzz, but we was creating a buzz. Me and my boy Skip, we did a remix to the Lost Boys, Lex Coops, and it kind of started a wave for us being from Queens, but we was hanging out on the Lower East Side. You know, that wave over there is like a little underground hip hop scene over there. So we running around and we building our own clout over there, and they was receptive to it. So we bringing that same energy back to Queens, and it was like Q York City, it became a wave. Then I linked up with my partner Q, and we was on some like, yo, we might as well lock it down and be more serious. Let's take it to the next level and really do things the right way and start producing music and putting things out. Like let the world see what we got. And then we went, got our LLC, got our trademarks, a lot of documents, turned it into an official label. And now we working, now we putting that work in, groundwork. And it ain't just going nowhere else but up. It started back in like 2016, that's when it got official. But it was like early 2015, late 2014, we started grinding. So we've been rocking for a minute now.
Any upcoming performances?
This Sunday coming up, we got a yacht party.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, definitely.
You know, we doing a
Yeah.
yacht party.
Where's that at?
It's in the city on Pier 20, I think.
Let me see.
So I think it's Pier 41.
Pier 41, excuse me. Shout out my boy XL. We got another caller too.
Another caller?
Yeah.
Caller. They went away.
Yeah.
Call back.
Call back, man.
718-990-3758. Talk to Freaky Kah and Loww, QIC.
Yeah, 25th, yacht party, XL, bikinis versus polos. It's gonna be a movie. Shout out Vakilla, all the 21 and older. Get your sip on. And then we're gonna be at the Playboy Club
31st.
on the 31st. That's in the city. So you know, you can come rock with us. We
Oh,
have a
for
good
sure.
time.
For sure.
Bounce around with some bunnies.
So, you guys are doing big things. I know Casey was here. Mr. Cheeks, you were at City. You performed at City Field.
Yeah.
How was that like?
Oh, it was dope. That
man.
was for the kids though. You know, we had to come show our love.
That was definitely a good
It was a good experience.
though.
The Lil White, Mr. Cheeks,
Right.
you know, City Field. We did it. You know, we did what we did. Had the kids out
Of
there
course.
rocking with us.
Check
There's a lot.
Cheeks.
Yo, there's a lot of talented kids, man. We
Yeah.
gotta support the youth because they the future. The kids that was coming through doing their thing. There was one kid, I forgot his name.
I know you're talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
We
I
ran
forgot his
into him at
name.
the other joint.
At Brooklyn Unity Fest.
Yeah, Dad, what's his name?
Man, I forgot his name. I'm gonna get his name. I'm gonna tag him
Right.
in the post later on
Well,
today.
he's
But
official,
Song was
though.
fire. Came through the ice cream truck. Ice cream.
Yeah, he got the ice cream song. But it was hard though. He's young. He had to be like at least
Maybe
10.
when the ice cream, man.
Official.
Yeah, but he
But
was
just
dope.
realize this: when you guys did perform there, the Mets started winning.
Oh yeah.
I
They
told
started
you.
doing. They started
Listen,
doing
man.
better.
I told you. It's the energy. It's the energy, man.
Score.
See, listen.
They got score.
Yeah.
Had a taste
Yeah,
of
man.
it. They did get score, man. We performed score there, so might have been a blessing.
Yeah.
Probably
They still
was.
winning?
Well, they keep going on and off. Like they'll have like a streak of like 8 games, and then they'll lose 1, and then 4
Well,
games.
listen,
We
man,
gotta go to the
working.
next
Yeah,
They're
we
winning,
gotta go
though.
back.
Before you guys performed there, they were just losing all the games.
We came and blessed that
We
stadium.
going back. We coming back
Right.
to y'all Mets, man. We gonna take it back to Queens.
Definitely.
And I know we just brought up
Let's take
the Mets
back
and City
Queens.
Field, and you know my show's about sports. So who are some of the teams that you root for, especially for if you?
Oh, definitely the Mets. I'm a Mets fan.
Of course.
Knicks,
Oh, I like that.
Buffalo Bills.
Yeah. Oh, you're a Bills fan?
Yeah. Shout out my cousin
Yeah.
D Marlowe, man. His safety over there at the Bills holding it down.
I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I sound like a pooper, but I don't really care for the sports. I like boxing.
You like boxing? Who's your favorite boxer?
Wilder. I'm liking Wilder right now.
Yeah.
Wilder doing
He's
his
getting
numbers, the
busy.
animal.
I like boxing. Sports, basketball, I ain't keep up with that in years.
Yeah. How do you feel about the Knicks this year?
I'm gonna always be a Knicks fan.
Yeah,
but,
same.
You know, it's like that cousin. That's just your cousin.
Check that out. Yeah.
Like, alright, we family, but I ain't jacking.
We gotta get you in. Who do you root for?
Oh man. I don't really have nobody I root for. I feel like being a fan for the Knicks is bad for your health, you know?
You get stressed out.
Right.
How about for baseball? Mets fan?
Yeah, I'm definitely a Mets fan.
Mets fan?
Definitely a Mets fan.
Queens, yeah. Queens. Football?
Football, I ain't gonna lie. Football, I was rocking with Carolina. When I was living in Charlotte, I was rocking with the Panthers. I like. That's when Cam was still there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been rocking with the Steelers for years. I like the Steelers. I don't know. I just always went with them.
I don't know.
Lit though, man.
Yeah, man.
WSJU.
They calling in with 718-993-7558.
Call in. 718-990-3758.
Love to see you guys at MetLife Stadium.
Yeah.
That'd be huge.
That's big.
We gotta
That'd
make
be
that
huge.
happen, man.
Big.
It's happening though, man.
It is.
It's in the blessing.
You got to open up for the Jets. They got those new uniforms this year. Le'Veon Bell's there this year.
Who you know over there, man? Who you know over there?
Make that happen.
Plug it in, man. We be
Like
right
I said,
there.
you know we're gonna get you that.
We need to be on y'all homecoming. Hint, hint.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna be in touch with you about that. And St. John's needs that energy.
Yes,
The real Queens energy.
You dig?
With that score,
Huh?
excuse me.
Maybe St. John's basketball players will start winning games when they hear that. Just like the Mets.
Nah, man. They need to get J. Cole to headline and us to open up for Cole. That'd be the best homecoming I've ever had.
I believe
That
that.
sound good. That sound good.
I'm just saying,
Queens.
Dreamville, New York City, that'd be a dope
Shout out
St.
to the
John's
Natty.
homecoming.
It would be.
Man, y'all got the bag.
Now let's see if they spend it. They can't even turn on the AC and then the station
Hell
here.
no. We in here roasting.
Oh my God. St.
Yeah.
John's finest up here.
Yes, salute to St. John's.
Yeah.
Right.
But for real, if they're the people listening,
We need to
you guys up
get
there.
a petition. Get like a poll going around like homecoming.
No, I'm just gonna be the overall majority vote up here to get you guys up there.
Let's do it. Said it done.
Now, anything else you guys want to get out today on the airways of St. John's University? Let the people know.
Yeah, like I said, once again, it's New York City. We lit. We got the Venice Way on the way. We got the Big 3 on the way.
Big 3 coming very, very soon.
We got Score Out now. It's on all platforms. Tidal. It's on
Google
Spotify, Google Play,
Apple.
Apple Music. You can go stream that
YouTube.
everywhere. YouTube that video. Get those streams, run them up. You know, we got Excuse Me. We got the Next Generation project out. You can go follow me on SoundCloud. Freaky Kah. You can follow my brother on SoundCloud.
Low 130.
You
Yeah,
feel me?
man.
And we got it going. Get in
If you don't
tune
know
with
the
the team.
Instagrams already,
Yes,
Freaky Kah and at low L0WW_.
And follow the whole movement
Yeah.
at QICMG. You know, so just stay in tune.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of dope stuff coming up. And we about to feed y'all. We about to feed y'all this heat. Y'all about to get this.
Ain't no stopping us now.
That's a
They're
fact.
not ready though.
No,
They're
no,
not.
whether they ready or not.
They're not.
It's like the
That's
performance
right.
at Irving Plaza. Everyone was like, "What?"
Nah, facts, right? But hey, listen, if you ain't ready, get ready. New York City is here.
Yes, sir.
We striking hard. You see, we got St. John's on our back. So we here. We putting on for Queens, man. We doing it all the way for Queens the right way.
The right way.
I want to make a great comparison here on
What's
one of
up?
the tracks I was listening to. You remind me of DMX when you're on the track. Does he remind you of DMX a little bit?
If my man Tim Stacks was here right now, oh man, yo, that's funny.
Yeah, next.
Yo, but I mean, I take that for that's good. I mean, what's your reason for saying it though? What is it? The energy, the voice? What is it?
Both the energy and the voice.
Okay.
I don't know. Since I've been around on the scene, like Mikey, Freaky, Poet, they all compliment each other in different ways. Like I was just telling Freaky that this morning in a conversation we was having on the phone. It's like at certain times it's like they like superheroes to me. Like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like certain times they get together and you like I've had times I've been in the studio with them and they'll be doing something he'll tell you, like I'll be looking, I'll be like, yo bro, I don't understand what y'all doing. And he'll just look at me like, Q, like they be like, Q, we got it. And then I might fall asleep, go do something, come back, and I'm like, oh, all right, you know what I mean? So, you know, definitely he brings a lot of energy to the table all the time, you know what I mean? Freaky, I don't know, you don't know what you're going to get with him sometimes in the show.
I'm like Professor X, man.
Right.
Unpredictable.
Nah, yeah.
And then the poet,
you know you're gonna get the energy to.
yeah, Poet like that juggernaut.
Yeah.
You feel me? He coming when he come hit hard. You know what I mean? I definitely like that. So
We gotta bring him here next time
Nah,
too.
definitely. You know this is definitely going to be...
How about we
Our
close it off
home,
with
man.
this? Talking about studio sessions. What's the wildest studio session?
I ain't gonna talk about the
studio
live studio
session.
session. But let me see. I ain't gonna front.
I'm strictly business in the studio, man. There don't be nobody.
We can talk about the most productive studio sessions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, like, even when we was working on some of the recent material for these upcoming projects, like, it's been times, like, go in the studio, and I done laid down, like, 3 or 4 records already. Like, all y'all gotta do is come in and just lay verses, and it's like,
I ain't
that's all
gonna
we gotta
lie.
do.
When we recorded score, I think I was sick. They calling me like, yo, bro, why you at the studio? I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not coming. I'm sick. I don't feel good. It's not happening.
I think
got there, and we came with score.
I think in my memory, I recollect when we first started really like coming together back in 2016. Like these guys were on fire. Like it'd be times because we were recording out of my living room where I was living at, and literally they would be in my house 24/7. You know what I mean? At that time she was around, so she knows. She would see it, and it was like they're in the house recording. Sometimes I come home, they got 5-7 songs done in one day. Music that like I know for a fact, like it's music we would listen to some of that music that's back from like 2015, 16. We know for a fact like people's gonna enjoy it when they hear it.
And that's from 2016, 2015.
How many songs do you have in the archive?
I don't even count.
I'd be confident to say it's over 1,000 songs.
1,000?
Yeah. Or collectively, like over 1,000 songs in the archive.
Yeah, I'm so all over the place. I wish I had them. They were in different emails, different.
We were sitting there. It was so funny you say that. The other night we sitting in his yard and we playing some music for his girl, and she's like, "I never heard that. Where did this come from?" But we like, this out like 2016. She's like, "What? Like where?" And he's like, "I got music this music I haven't even heard that he has."
When are you gonna let everyone hear it?
Right now, y'all about to get this work. Go get that score right now on Tidal, iTunes, Google Play.
The score is just
Hold
the
that,
setup, man.
Go stream score, man. It's coming. Everything else is right behind it.
Yeah, go stream everything else that's already out there. You got score, you got excuse me, you got what's the
Facts.
what's the
Next
other joint you
Generation.
got? Next Generation.
You got the Lost Boys. Go get that Lost Boy
Mike
right there.
Just.
Mike Just.
Go
run
to,
up.
go to
my
SoundCloud.
right,
Go look at that threesome. Go to
Run it up.
YouTube and pull
Run it
up
up.
Tato on it.
Run it
Listen.
up. Run it up.
Y'all want to see stuff? We got it. Go check it. But there's more coming on the way.
Just run it up.
For sure. Anything else?
Yeah, Max. What
Yeah.
you want?
What you want? Yeah, what you want?
That's it. You
What
want
you
to
wanna
do a little freestyle maybe, or
Man, listen.
Come on,
That's regular.
We're gonna play that score one more time.
Play that score?
Let's get that
Yeah,
score.
let's
going.
get that
one more
score
time.
going
Then we
one more
could see what stuff like that. But that's regular.
there we go. Score. Freaky Kah, Loww, Queens is in the building. Mad Max on your airwaves.
Tato.
I'm in my
Fire.
zone, yeah. TK. Freaky. We ain't lifting what you call it. I'm in the game, watch me slow it. Ain't come to lose it, we was born to win. I'm in the game, watch me score again. I'm in the game, watch me score. We hit the streets and start the ball again. Ain't come to lose it, we can't win. Ain't come to lose it, we can't hit a win. Run the point, I feel like Curry. Take my shot, they worry. Splash on it, whole lot of cash on it. Drip, drip.